Hello everyone, you're listening to Legends of Laia, a tabletop actual play campaign set in the fractured world of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Brick, where we're telling stories our own way. Legends of Laia comes out every single Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. If you would like to talk more about the show, that's bit.ly/I Infinity, T Talk, bit.ly/Infinity Talk, and of course you can tag the show at Legends of Laia Pod. Before we get started, let's go ahead and reintroduce our characters. Folks, my name is Ben Hamlin. I play a rogue of indiscernible archetype whose accent I've forgotten how to do in the last 6 weeks.
Hey everyone, I am Andrew Akel. I play Darius Alamnath, aka Ollie, who is a sea elf wizard of evocation.
My name is Maddie Trumbo Gomes. I play Paladin Captain Petros, our half-orc paladin cleric.
And I'm Johnny Ronaldo. I play our halfling chef, Finley Murphy, whose accents I cannot do on command. I just have to let it happen.
You got to let the spirit of St. Patrick just flow through you.
The listeners of the podcast cannot see me shaking my head no, but I am.
And also because I didn't say it, his name is Hugo. And last but incredibly not least, your Dungeon Master for Legends of Laia, Nick Boylan. Nick?
So, last time on Legends of Laia, Petros and Mateus went to the Museum for Dads. The
Dad Museum, where they keep all the dads.
The place where dads go, aka the Marine History Museum. Totally on a not date. And they met with the museum curator, who shared... Just Hugo did. Right. Hugo met with the museum curator, who informed Hugo that he was waiting a delivery of some artifacts from a Elsurian archeologist, Zorban Molik, and that he had contracted Hugo. He's the one who contracted Hugo to get the third artifact from the first temple that you went to all the way back all those years ago in the first temple.
Oh, folks, real quick. All those years ago in
our time.
In Laia, it's been like 2 weeks. No, it's been longer than that.
It's been a few months.
Like 3 months.
You then went, after, Ollie attempted to make the date work, in a manner of speaking, by contracting the help of the fish in the aquarium.
And Hugo broke a boat. Yeah.
Successfully?
Sure.
Not sure. Anyway, you all convened in the hot springs afterward to talk about what you had found. Though I am not sure, Hugo, if you told them. Yes, I think you discussed that the museum curator was waiting on a delivery and you were trying to determine whether or not it was a trap.
I believe I brought it up twice, actually.
Yeah, we definitely all talked about it as a group.
Yeah, while you're waiting for the chest to be made and enchanted, to keep your artifact safe, you're trying to decide what to do in that week, leading up to what there's going to be like a grand celebration of the museum's history, its anniversary celebration. So you now have to decide what to do in this week between when your enchantment is going to be ready for your chest and also the celebration for the anniversary of the museum's opening. And that was a black tie event you were all invited to as contributors to the exhibit that it was going to celebrate. That's where
so that is a week away.
Yes, that's
the
a week
actual
away.
Celebration.
Yeah, and the very last thing that happened at the end of the episode was Hugo walking into his room, finding a rolled up letter next to a raven feather on his bed. So the scene is, I'm not sure if any of you other than Hugo have left the hot springs at this point. I will let you do that if you want to. But Hugo, you do walk into your room. The door has been left slightly ajar, which you didn't leave it that way. And on your bed is a rolled up scroll next to a raven feather.
This is normal for Hugo. Hugo is unfazed by this threat.
He just opens it. He writes red, check, and just puts it back.
Hugo walks. There's a severed horse head in his bed. There's a brick thrown in through the window. He's like, my fans. Yeah, Hugo. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this accent right. Hugo walks into the room. My accent, I guess. Hugo walks into the room, and yeah, he I guess he unfurls the scroll. He has no way of checking for traps. He looks up and sees if there's a bucket of water perched on the open door frame.
There's an anvil or a piano, like, just teetering on the...
He's getting fucking home alone.
He sees Wile E. Coyote
Big red
holding
X
up
on the floor.
Oh, I would love if Zorban Malik and Hugo Dufontaine had a Roadrunner and Coyote kind of thing for each other.
It's not too late, Nick.
Oh, you have painted this beautiful highway on the side of the canyon.
Oh, I go smack.
Smack.
Smack. You
That's my favorite onomatopoeia now.
Why, yes, I would love this pile of birdseed in the middle of the road.
You unfurled... You unfurl the scroll. It is written in a handwriting that you recognize. A neat, tidy, very loopy scroll that you have seen many times before, often on your own paper submitted.
I was going to say.
You're like, oh, fuck.
I've received some C's with
Hey,
that
girl,
handwriting.
it's me.
So, bestie, this paper, not your best. Need some more supporting evidence. All it says is come to the docks tonight. Midnight, alone. ZM.
Oh, no. Mr. Zorro. Wait, wrong way.
Zorro Mask, notably.
Zorro, Mr.
Monsieur.
Oh yeah,
Monsieur. Yeah, Hugo reads the letter, and a chill kind of goes up the back of his spine. While he suspected that Zorban Malik was going to be behind parts of this, having the explicit confirmation of seeing his mentor's handwriting, upon which has written many a C on his papers. But, you know what they say, C's get doctorates, so... I bet I only have a bachelor's.
Is that what they say?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Finley. Hello, Finley. Oh.
Finley suddenly naked in Hugo's room.
Oh, I knew this is how it was going to go eventually.
Whoa!
No, Hugo's a big proponent of, I don't know where this joke's going to go.
Not on this, my homosexual podcast.
Don't worry, this scene isn't fully straight. What the fuck was I doing? Anyway, seeing his mentor's explicit handwriting has sent a chill up his spine. Explicit confirmation, rather, that his mentor is involved. Who he presumed at least missing, if not dead, in the past. He hadn't heard from this guy in a solid decade.
You're right, you should have apologized for that one.
Yep.
So Hugo's quite alarmed to see this written out. He immediately is concerned about the docks alone part, as Hugo has not had wonderful experiences next to the water in this campaign. Last time he was there, he got attacked by a sea monster. But more importantly, he's worried about the alone part, and he's wondering if there's any way that he can secretly bring assistance along, as he gets his best stabs in when he's flanking. Perhaps somebody could hide under the water, or maybe someone's too short to notice, or Petros could disguise himself as a dumpster.
Petros can disguise himself as a brick house.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Just letting it all hang out.
Well, Petros, best described as green and bulky, like a dumpster.
I mean, I was just talking about a tits out look, so anyway. Now, here's the downside. One, obviously, we're not all in the room with you, so we can't discuss this in character yet. I have a disadvantage on stealth, so that's not going to be a Petros game.
You all will recall, of course, as we all know, that Ollie is currently out in the mountains somewhere in a cave with Rashat, so...
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, so Hugo, where's everyone else? Because Hugo would certainly like to bring this to other people's attention. Even if he's meant to go there alone, that doesn't mean he's not allowed to be a gossipy little bitch.
Ollie is with Rajat in the caves. I don't know about Finley or Petros.
I like that you put a little bit of a lisp on that.
Right?
Hmm?
Yes.
We're all staying in the same inn.
Everyone but Ollie is, right? Because Ollie went to go live amongst the people.
Live amongst the dragon.
With the dragon, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but explicitly weren't you like, I don't want to live in the fancy boy hotel, I want to hang out with common people?
Yeah, I mean, originally I had gone
and
to the
then
Sailor's
changed.
Respite to live there, but
that's right.
And then I remembered that Rashat is just out there somewhere, and I want to be friends with Rashat.
Gang, our beloved listeners, it has been 6 weeks since we last recorded.
But Blinks isn't there because Blinks is in the Pokeball.
That's
right.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Fuck you.
Yeah.
That's funny. Neato. Okay, so, but that being said, Finley and Petros should be quickly findable, right?
Yeah, Hugo would know immediately. Like, if Hugo's like, all right, I need to go find Finley, it wouldn't even be a question. He would walk downstairs and look at the bar.
Finley, did you put your clothes back on?
Yeah.
I don't know what the public nudity rules are in Leia. It's still
it's
fantasy
cold
time.
here, though.
Yeah,
It's
it's cold.
real
She would have put it.
Yeah, but halflings.
She's wearing her jacket and no t-shirt.
Queen.
You say jacket.
It's hanging up to dry.
God. Okay, cool. Well then, oh wait, so I get to have a scene with Hugo at a bar?
I guess.
Delightful. I love playing drunk Hugo.
Okay.
Hugo has limits. His limits are just one.
Let's stick to mozzarella.
We'll stick to muscle oil.
So you go to the bar at the Sailor's Respite. Petros, are you going to be at the bar as well, or are you in your room?
No, I think Corey and I have retired for the evening.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could decide Corey is your character, but I think I get the feeling that Corey and I are both kind of old. Just kind of like emotionally.
She's not gonna like willingly go drinking in a bar.
Finley would have tried really hard to peer pressure them into staying.
Oh, I mean, if you were like, hey, come hang with me, then Petros would be like, yeah, sure. But if we were just going our separate ways, so yeah, sure, I'll be in the bar. If Finley was like,
peer pressured you.
Yeah, Finley was like, hey, come hang, Petros would be like, yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? What else do I have going on tonight?
So
cool,
who's in
so
the
we're
bar?
all in the bar then.
Korea.
Great.
Korea.
Fine.
Korea,
She'll go with you.
Korea.
She'll go with you.
Peer pressure works every time.
I just don't want to be all by myself. So I'll hang
So
out
yeah,
with
it
you.
works.
100%. Peer pressure works 100% of the time, 30% of the time.
Hugo walks into the bar with his normal pants, his full winter coat that he purchased in a previous episode, which he thinks makes him look like like a very handsome lad. I think has a cool Soviet look to it. He has his shoulder length hair all wrapped up in a towel, which is still dripping wet, as he walks into the bar and finds Petros and Finley, and also maybe Corya's there.
Corya's there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Finley peer pressured her, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Corya is sitting down the bar from Petros, so Hugo has to lean back to see that Corya's there, because otherwise Petros fully obscures Corya.
Even though she's taller than Petros, she's just like, maybe if I just am quiet enough, no one will pay attention to me.
Yeah, she's hunched down is the thing.
Yeah, well, the sun still exists, but fucking solar eclipses still happen.
She's specifically hiding behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, does she not want to talk to her friend Hugo?
No, Hugo, you're great.
Oh boy, Nick, you've not been drinking well.
The waiver on great was really sold it.
So yeah, Hugo has a seat, and he's kind of fidgety, a little antsy. He looks quite nervous about the letter that he's received. But he goes to or if someone wants to comment on that first.
Yeah, Finley, as soon as you arrive, real quick, Nick, would the bartender here let Finley make drinks?
No.
All right, so she's just been like backseat bartending the whole time, and it's just like, and make my friend a Elsurian old fashioned. That's this, and the bartender's like, yeah, I know what an.
Now, to be fair,
I know.
Does anyone drink Elsurian old fashions out of Elsur? So like maybe he doesn't actually know how to make that one.
But we're in Elsur, aren't we?
No, we're not. We're at El Norte.
Oh.
We have never been, and God willing, we'll never go to.
We will never go to Elsur. If we're lucky.
Now, that's not because I don't want to explore Hugo's culture or allow Hugo to have more narrative wingspan or anything. I just don't want to do that to Nick.
Yeah, Nick, I need you to do multiple copies of that exact accent that Ben has been doing for years.
Actually, what you're going to find out is that, like, all Elsurians have just a regular French accent. Hugo's is just, like, nobody knew what happened. Nobody knows, like, what was going on there.
Hugo goes back to his hometown, and everyone's like, where are you from?
Oh my gosh, your accent is so exotic.
It's a thing where, like, people will go abroad and half pick up an accent and then come back and their accent is just, like, a mash. Like, when my stepmom went to England to do a study abroad and came home to Virginia, which was an interesting combination.
I have no idea what that's like.
That's right. Johnny, you wouldn't know, obviously.
Hugo has the Pennsylvania Dutch of the American accents, in which you just go, where the fuck are you from?
Yeah, pretty much.
Very, very specific regional accent.
And anyways, Finley patronizingly is walking through the bartender through how to make this very simple cocktail.
The bartender is being very patient with Finley.
She's not doing it, like, meanly. She's just like, I want to have made this drink, and since you're not letting me, I'm going to tell you how I would have made it.
Yeah, and he's being very patient with you.
I'm tipping really well.
That's just like...
So is Finley.
Yeah, we are tipping very well.
He's like, as long as you pay me, I do not give a shit.
Yeah. No, we're tipping great. Hey, Hugo, what's going on, man?
Oh, you know, Stoof.
What happened?
Oh, well, so, recently I went to the hot springs with my friend. You're present for this, I do not need to summarize.
Uh-huh.
But I found, it appears that my, he kind of looks left, looks right. He doesn't want to cause, like, a scene or anything. It appears my room was broken into.
Did they take anything?
No. But they left a handwritten note.
Okay.
And I'm realizing how scary that doesn't sound right now.
No, I mean, that sounds
Finley
extremely
leans
scary.
in and puts a hand on Hugo's shoulder. Hugo, did they take a shit on your pillow?
No. Is that something people do?
Not this time.
No, it appears that I have received a handwritten note from an individual whose tracks we have been tracing. And this is explicit confirmation that our theories are correct. Zoban Malik is indeed behind the schemes that we have been scammed against.
Schemed against? The schemes that we have been scammed against?
How are you to say he is doing a plot? he is trying to outmaneuver us like the game Cheese? Cheers!
Was
Chess
here for any of the Zorban Malik Lord.
No, like chess. When the checkers are tall.
Chess.
Yeah, Finley. They talked about Zorban Molik was first mentioned in the Tiefling settlement.
Yeah, that was
the
after
second
we had
time
picked you
around,
up.
So
When the checkers are tall. Sorry, I'm still not over that.
Yeah, that's not how chess works, first of all.
And
Second of all,
it's time to kill Hugo.
That's how he plays it.
that's
throw him off
Ulsari
the
and
King
chess.
me.
Okay. Do you have the letter? What does it say?
Oui, monsieur. He takes out the scroll from inside his glorious winter jacket. He says, "Why here? See that signature? That is ZM. There are only so many people on this fucking continent whose first name starts with a Z. And it is not Zebra Malarkey.
Zachary Menacri.
It could be famed pop sensation Zachary Menacri, but I do not think it is. It could also be talk show host. This sucks. Anyway,
But most likely, yes, it is Zorban Malik.
see, it was a request for me to show up at the docks tonight. That's later today. Alone. That means solo.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Because, like,
You know that.
I know this. I have done illegal trades of counterfeit art. I've met up with friends. And I know, like, in, like, plays, they're always like, come alone. And then the guy, he's played by actor. He comes alone. He's like, I'm alone. I followed the rules. And then the villain is like, you fool. I have 10 guys. And then the first guy is like, oh, I'm outnumbered. And then they usually do the bam, 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 bam with swords. I do not want that to happen to me. I do not want to be the one guy who's like, I'm alone and I follow the rules. And then the bad guy is like, no, Mr. Bond. I have 20 dudes. Zorban Malik is very powerful. I bet he knows many men. These are my fears. Maddie, you look distressed.
Finley just like pops up her hood and is like, so we're gonna be sneaky.
Someone's going to be sneaky. That's not exactly my forte.
Coria just
Maybe.
pats Petros on the shoulder like, it's okay.
I stick my arm out and shake it, and it makes a very loud sound because of all the plate mail.
Some people, like, turn around and look at you and are like, what the fuck? And then are like, turn back.
Sorry. I was making a point, sorry.
Maybe, Petros, you and I are roughly the same height. Maybe you could disguise yourself as me.
Okay, pause. I'm legitimately like a foot taller than you. And also like double your like width shoulder-wise. And also I'm a half-orc.
Just think I'm skinny?
You do realize that's not the point here?
Also,
That
you
like,
I've been trying to work on this athletic feat. So I appreciate you noticing my curves. Hugo's had nothing to drink yet.
no, this is just Hugo.
He has not even started on his first old fashioned.
This is pure unadulterated Hugo. Yeah, so the issue is that I am half human, which is like fine. That is half of what you also are, but the orc half makes this difficult, so that's not going to work. And then we have Finley, who is also not human, and then we have Coria, who is also not human. And Ollie is also not human and is not here. So none of us are going to be able to pretend to be you.
Oh wait, the other half of you is human?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We are like cousins.
That's not how it works.
So do all humans know each other?
Yes.
It says come alone, but is there anything stopping us from just not doing that? Like, does he have something on you that we should be worried about?
Something on me
Is
like
he
a bomb?
blackmailing you?
Oh, blackmail.
I mean, that is a good question.
No, there is no blackmail. I am publicly an asshole.
So we just show up then. What's he gonna do?
Well, perhaps. Bad boys. What are they going to do when they come for you?
I wonder if we show up early and he sees that Hugo's got the whole squad with him that he just bails on the meeting, and I am curious about what this meeting is and wonder if it could be important. So I like the idea that we pretend that Hugo is alone so that he thinks that Hugo followed the rules. Or we wait to see if he shows up and then we roll up.
Perhaps, yes. You see, I do not want to be the only fucker who is following the rules. Because if I am the only fucker who is following the rules, as mentioned, he can outnumber me. And if I am outnumbered... Gang, I do not have a high AC.
I mean, to be fair, also, his note didn't say, I am also going to come alone, so don't worry about it. So, like, he doesn't actually have any rules to follow.
So right! He did not promise shit! Hugo is getting audibly nervous.
Again, he has no leverage here. Like,
No. There is
no reason that we would listen to that.
There is no single piece of information he could share with the public that is more condemning to myself and my character than my own books.
This is true. So, yeah, I guess, so obviously we're all going. The follow-up question is, do we want to all show up and just be like, yeah, we're here, go fuck yourself? Or do we want to at least hide us so we have an element of surprise?
You all figure that out. I'm gonna go get Ollie.
Okay.
She just, like, hops off the bar that she was standing on, I guess, with her drink in hand, and just, like, bails.
None of us have...
Ollie.
I keep thinking to myself, I should get, like, sending or something, and then I never do, because I'm a dunce.
Can you even get sending?
It's a... clerics can get it.
Oh, that's right, but I think it's a level... Can you?
But
get
I'm
it
not
at
a high
15?
enough
Right.
cleric level,
Yeah.
I think, to get it.
Anyway,
Because
yeah,
I'd be
the
putting it into
bartender's just
paladin.
like, my tanker... Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm staying here. I'll bring it
Please
back.
don't lose it. I've had 3 smashed this week.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah,
If you lose it, I will pay for it.
I appreciate that.
If she doesn't bring it back, I'll pay for it.
I
But
appreciate
she'll bring it back. She's, like, honest.
Perhaps you could disguise yourselves
Also, I
as...
respect nice kitchenware. Thank you.
Yeah, that's also true.
Perhaps you all could disguise yourselves as hunky duck workers. And you're like, oh, just unloading some quoits. And then if Zobin tries any shit, you're like, aha, but we have swords. Oh, tridents.
For this lie, do we have to... Is the hunky part important?
I
I mean,
think it's come naturally.
we are all hunks,
We're all
so it'll work
hunks.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
Except
no,
me, I
that's
have a
very
nice,
true.
slim, athletic build.
For no reason, Finley starts humming YMCA.
Young man! Young orc! Mateus was with us in the hot springs. Did he dip, or is he continuing to chill with us?
Did seeing the sight of...
He's just been sitting there quietly at the table this whole time. It's just minding his business.
I mean, to be fair, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's there, kind of in the...
Okay.
Also, kind of in the... He was hanging out with Finley.
Okay.
No offense to you, Pedros. You're very cool. No, he was just hanging
I'm
out
not,
with Finley,
but thanks.
talking to her. But when Hugo comes up and is like visibly and audibly, how do you say fucked up? He. Wow, what
we
was
cannot
that?
go to Elsewhere. We cannot go to
Nick, you're
Elsewhere
learning.
ever.
And also is he fucked up. He doesn't say it. He backs off. He like kind of sits off to the side to let you talk.
Okay.
He is still listening there. He is still there.
Okay.
Definitely involved
But he
in the
heard-
hunk conversation. Just saying. Anyway,
Thank
continue.
God. Okay.
I would love
I mean,
the idea
that's-
if Mateus wasn't paying attention and only looks up when Hugo is pointing, gesturing to everyone and going, honks, honks!
He's like, yeah. What about?
Just like looking up, what is he? I don't like that guy.
Great. No, he's just like, Finley's friends are being weird again.
Okay. So, we should wait till we get Finley and Ollie back and then figure out a plan from there. What time is it?
It's like 9:30.
Okay, so we have some time. Not a lot, but we have some. Did the note did not mention which dock? Because generally when
There's
there's
only
docks, there's
one.
like more than one. there's only one like
big
pier.
Yeah, so there's like a main one that. So when you're at like a marina, there's like there's the big side dock, right, that comes off, and then there's the mooring sites where they tie up the boats and stuff. So there's a bunch of smaller ones, but there is a main one that goes out, and like one or two bigger ships can dock at a time on the bigger pier.
Okay.
And then there's the little ones where the smaller boats.
Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking, like, wow, they could really only dock one big ship at a time for a shipping port? That seems odd. But if they could do a couple, that makes more sense.
Well, I mean, it should be easy to find him. He'll presumably be the only one wearing a trench coat standing under a single street light.
There also probably wouldn't...
crowd.
Also, he has a silly Elsurian hat. I don't know, like...
You're right. Yeah, in a trench coat, standing silhouetted under a lone street lamp with a massive feather sticking out the back of his hat.
Not going to be hard to miss.
Yeah, it's easy to spot our people from a distance. Not because of how we look, just our hats.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should wait until we get our full crew back together before we formulate an exact plan. I don't hate the idea of getting down there early to kind of scope out the lay of the land before the actual meeting. But we need to get everybody together before we could do that.
Is Ollie back from a cave? Did that happen within the last 10 minutes?
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna kind of hold tight until we get the whole crew together.
I'll say it will be like 2 hours for you to get there and back.
Which will give us
30 minutes.
Like, okay.
Can one of us communicate to Philly that who hell does magic?
Me, but once again, I don't have, like, sending or anything like that, so I can't. Otherwise, I would have just sent Holly a text, like, hey.
Come on, button there.
Yeah?
Hello. Could you do me a favor, and if our friend who is short and our friend who is tall, but an elf, who is of the sea, if they come back here, could you let them know that we are down by the Dukes?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Could you repeat the message back to me so I make sure you understand my thick accent?
He said docks, to be clear.
Oh, I was going to say, if the little one and the elf who is of the sea come back, tell them that you are down by the Dukes.
That's why.
Yes. So we are down by the docks. And the little friend is the
one who took the
halfling who was here with us earlier, yes.
Hugo looks genuinely overjoyed and goes, spoken the Elsa?
No, I just guessed.
Oh. Context clues. I understand. Anyway, let them know where we will be. And thank you for your services. And Hugo slaps like 5 gold pieces on the counter.
Anytime.
Okay, let's go.
Hugo not knowing how much shit costs is a reflection of me not knowing how much shit costs.
It's a banana,
it's
Hugo.
The, like,
how much could it cost?
How much could it cost? 5 gold?
Just a reminder that if I'm remembering correctly, the money scaling in D&D is 1 gold is what an average, like, villager makes in 1 day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is a day's wage.
Yeah, Hugo just paid to, like, refurnish the floors.
Which is great because y'all have seen like this state of this tavern. He's like constantly having.
Well,
to make
Nick,
repairs.
this is an audio podcast, so no, I haven't.
Well, it is pretty much what you think it would be for like a lower scale establishment that is frequented by folk of the sea. It has seen a lot of activity. Raucous activity.
That's generous. Okay.
So
Raucous.
It needs some repairs. Like there are many table legs that many chairs that need to be replaced. They've hastily had
Tankards,
the chair
apparently.
legs wrapped back on with wire, yeah. So it
all right, gang.
Do some.
Our new mission now is to save this tavern. There's a dance contest on the other side of the town.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were doing like a Diners, Divers, or
No.
Bar
I was
Rescue,
thinking
Bar
like
Rescue.
an HGTV thing where they have to like fucking put together.
Oh no! I was totally on the page of like, no, we're doing a charity concert to save the bar.
Save the bar. Yeah.
Hell yeah. The classic Muppet
80s,
plot.
every movie hook.
We've got to beat Chad. I hate that guy.
Also, like every teen show.
But if we don't get the deed before midnight, then Zorba the Leak will own the bar.
Okay. Can we go to the docks, please?
Wait, are you guys just going to the docks, or never mind?
Yeah, and the bartender is gonna be like, tell you guys where we are. The thing is that when you guys get back, it's gonna be like half an hour, and so we're gonna try and scope it out beforehand, I think, and then meet up with you guys there.
Okay.
This is what you used to have to do in the pre-cell phone era.
If y'all just had magic, this would be a lot easier.
Okay, well, I do. I just don't have brain texting yet. I don't have the cell phone plan.
Do you have brain texting?
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Andrew?
Andrew, do you have brain
texting?
texting? But the issue is that, like, you don't know that, like, you can't detect that we need you,
Wait,
so you can't, like, know to send... Does
No,
Coria
but-
have it?
but-
Coria
Does Coria
has
have
it.
brain texting?
Well, it does matter if Finley gets there and is like, hey, brain text them to let them know that we're coming.
Oh, that's fair.
That's not an evocation spell, so absolutely not. I don't have that.
But Coria...
Coria
I mean,
Cool,
does.
so just get magic,
to be fair...
Ollie.
I know magic.
Yeah, well, you don't know brain texting.
Why would I want to know something that doesn't blow things up? That's really dumb.
I don't know. Well, then stop expecting Petros to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Coria has brain texting, which is definitely the name of the spell and not, like, messaging or sending, there's two different spells, would Finley still go if we could just shoot Ollie a text and be like, hey, come here. Hey, bestie. Can you come here?
Meet us at
Please?
the docks, please.
We're besties?
I don't know, we could be.
Well, Ollie can breathe underwater, right?
What are we?
Ollie should surprise them from in the water.
I think it is very cold in there.
You just
Ollie,
said that he's cold!
You have cold resistance.
No, I don't. I'm not a Triton. I'm a sea elf.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, let's redact part of that whole situation then, because Finley wouldn't have left, because I didn't realize that Corey had it. Yeah, Corey should just send Ollie a message and be like, hey, please show up at the docks. Hugo got weird.
ASAP.
It's 25 words, so...
Okay.
Like...
I will send Ollie a message. What should I say? Hey, Ollie.
Please show up
at the docks ASAP.
We have a lot more room if we want to do something else, if we want to clarify. Hugo...
Simpler's better.
Hugo got... Do we want to explain even the letter or anything?
Got message
Go ahead, just send Hugo trouble. That'll clarify.
Malik.
Be there before midnight. I think.
Be
Hell, if I could be like, be there by like
before
11.
Midnight. Okay, bye.
XOXO.
Ollie, that's the message you received.
Just chaos.
Okay, can you repeat that? No, I'm kidding.
I think the tie. I will argue that I think him knowing when to be there is important, because otherwise he could show up at like 1 and we could all be dead. So like
No, but we said ASAP, so that would be in like an hour.
Okay, you know who Ollie is though, right?
No.
Okay.
Who?
Well, Andrew, this is not going to be relevant to you then. But for everybody else, I'm just saying ASAP to Ollie could mean almost anything. I don't necessarily trust that he's going to hear ASAP and think, yeah, I'll come right now. He might think, yeah, I'll get there.
Wait. What should I say to him? I'm gonna send
I think it was hey Ollie.
Hey, Ollie.
I don't understand why we can't just leave a message with the bartender.
Got message.
Because that way we could bring Finley with us.
Because we can literally save an hour,
Got
is
letter
why.
from Zorban Malik. meet us at docks before midnight.
Yeah, I think that works great.
I think we should
Hope you're having
say
a good time.
now, like... Why before midnight seems like a way more
That's fair.
chaos with Ollie.
That's fair. Just
like he shows up at 11:59.
Yeah, come now. Show up now.
Like
basically.
yeah, like come now.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. That
Okay, unsend. Unsend.
Are we really saving an
Okay,
hour?
I'm deleting.
Yeah, and we're bringing Finley with us.
I'm deleting the draft.
I know.
Okay, I'm starting over.
Okay.
No, I meant an hour of our real lives, Maddie.
Oh, well.
Hey,
Whatever.
Ollie, come
to
to
the
the
docks
docks right now.
Got message from Zorban Malik. Might be a fight.
Feed eat. Whatever fucking spice she wants to put on at the end, that's with her. I'll do
Bring
whatever
sword
she wants.
and clothes.
He doesn't have a sword, I don't think.
Shit, I have to find a sword.
Come armed.
we
Come
go.
armed and clothed.
Okay, bye.
Was that one word? Okay, bye.
Yes,
Love
okay,
you.
bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now
KBAI.
Ollie's response.
Okay, Ollie's response.
Are we really saving time by going down this route?
Sending is a
Yes.
funny spell. I love it when we text each other via.
we haven't.
Ollie, what is your response?
Oh, hey, Coria. I didn't know you could cast sending. That's chill. I was telling Rashat a story from where I grew up. It goes...
You just hear her. You just see her like stare, kind of like at the wall for a second. Should I use another third level spell to get the end of that story?
The what?
It's not important. I'm sure he got the message. We'll
Okay.
see him later.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right. So you gather your things, Ollie excluded, and head down to the docks. It is a starless night, but there's no
Where'd they go?
clouds. So there's just that eerie glow of the snowfall on the docks and on the ground. Yes, Ben.
Were there ever stars?
Yes, there are stars. I've mentioned this multiple times. Stars like blinking eyes.
Okay, sure, I believe you.
No moon though. There's no moon, Petros. There's no moon.
I'll believe it when I
I'll
see
get
it.
you one day.
So you get why I had to ask.
No moon. There are the
Yet.
multiple smaller docks that have the smaller ships moored onto them. These are like smaller fishing vessels. Rather than being like a commercial port, this seems to have an influx of... It's like a small business town, really. Of like various fishermen rather than commercial vessels. There are only 2 big ships in the port. Like schooners. And one is clearly a passenger vessel and the other is like a freight vessel. And so there's, besides the smaller docks, there's like a main large pier that goes all the way out into the bay. And that's where the larger ships are docked, one on each side. And there's some activity, like late night activity. Mostly people just coming on and off the ships, getting everything ready and for the night before they go and find a place to stay. But other than that, there isn't much activity going on here. And no Zorban Molik to be found.
People selling drugs out here, though?
Underneath a single street lamp?
Or people just... Maybe Hugo wants to buy some drugs.
I mean, I feel like, to be fair, if you're selling drugs, you're probably not hanging out under the only street lamp.
You can't, I guess, roll perception.
I am going to specifically choose not to perceive drugs.
Okay, Hugo, roll perception.
Hugo can't see for shit.
Because it's dark. Okay.
I'll roll a perception.
Okay, so you have no fucking clue if there's drugs being sold in this port or not.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Oh.
Can I roll
no.
a general perception, though, just to see if there's anything else out of the ordinary beyond what we are...
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, but I want to roll mine.
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
I want to roll mine. I got a 22.
Ooh!
You can smell the cocaine.
It's a shit port. It's a shit port, Finley. You know that there's probably some shenanigans going on here, but no one's invited you, so you can't tell.
Oh, there's drugs somewhere out here, though. And I will find them.
Okay, well, we're not going to make that joke anymore, so stop doing that.
Yeah. Okay, we're done. Yes, so I would like to roll just a general perception to see if there's anything else out of the ordinary.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 15.
Nothing really seems out of the ordinary. You've spent a lot of your time around ports, so even though the weather and everything in this port is different, it seems that like the day-to-day, or in this case nighttime activities, isn't anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Does it seem like there's any areas that are less populated, as in an area where maybe a deal may go down? And by a deal, I mean whatever the fuck we're about to do.
No, not really. There's just like some parts of the pier that don't have ships docked at them. But there isn't really any place that's like hide worthy that's above water.
Okay. But I could probably assume that as we get closer to midnight, like whoever is here will probably disperse on some level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So as it gets closer to midnight, as time ticks on, it becomes less and less populated. The people leave their ships, or they hunker down for the night, or they've gone into the town to find a place to stay. The commercial activity has ceased. Like by 11:30, commercial activity has ceased. There's nothing going on here anymore.
Okay.
There isn't even like really lights on the ships. There's just the lighthouse out the very far end of the bay, but that's something that it goes on all the time. So nothing really seems out of the ordinary in terms of activity. And noticeably, you don't see anyone like enter the area either outside of you.
Nick, could I go on the record about something really quick before I forget? Hugo is going to make a point to stand away from everyone else, just in case we're being watched.
Okay.
He doesn't know these weirdos.
More like they don't know him.
I like the version of the story where I've made a conscious choice to.
Hugo, you stand a little whiles away, or a little short distance away from the rest of the group. Are you guys doing anything, or are you just standing there, like, waiting for something to happen?
So jokes aside, the actual thing that I want to perceive is Finley is looking at looking for accessible rooftops, so that she can get a better perspective of the whole place, and maybe find a good spot that she can hide out for an ambush.
The only building with a roof on it down here by the docks is where people would go to check in with their vessels, show their documents and whatnot. There is a building like that. It is a shorter building, kind of like a shanty kind of thing going on. It's not a tall building. It's longer than it is tall. But it does have a roof if you wanted to go up there.
Are there houses nearby?
Not down by the docks, no. This
Maybe
is like
we
an
wanna
all
try and-
commercial area.
Well, all right. Well, then, are there not
Commercial buildings? warehouses.
What's the word? Not canopy, but like just a roof with 4 supports for like putting boxes under so they don't get rained on. Like a shed warehouse.
Yes.
Sort of thing.
I wouldn't say that it would be a good place for an ambush, though. Like, there's multiples of them, and they are, like, they have just the pointed roof so that the snow will slide off of them. Wouldn't recommend standing on top of them. They are pretty steep. Again, just to,
Gotcha.
like, they are, like, the arrow-topped kind of building so that the snow will fall
then
off.
maybe
Could you get...
for ambush purposes more what I'm looking for is like a dense collection of boxes that I could maybe hide in.
Nick, have you ever played a Metal Gear game?
Put one on your head. There are...
I find a cardboard box and just
there
hide
isn't
under
any
it.
cardboard.
Like solid fucking
there
snake.
Are a series of, like, in these different, like, little sheds, for lack of a better word, there are, like, wooden boxes and other kind of containers that one might put things into. Some of them are, like, rooted in place, like they're there to just be storage space. Others are movable. So you could get in there if you wanted. It does smell very, very strongly of fish.
Yeah, so I don't want to get into a box. I want to find, like, some boxes that are, like, packed together and get, like, basically between the boxes.
I would say they're...
Because I'm not getting fucking nailed into a fish box.
We've caught you! Let me just...
So they are packed closely together. So getting between them, I would say, would not be a possibility. If you wanted to get behind them or in between, like, the side of the shanty and the first boxes, I would say that would be possible. But in between the boxes, I would say there's not enough space. Like, you would not be able to...
All right. I mean, there is a space that I could roll a stealth check,
if you wanted
though.
to hide, yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna... that's what I'm on the lookout for, is spots like that. And I'm basically going to, like... I don't think that we know exactly where the meeting is taking place. So I'm thinking that she tries to find a central one first, and then if any context is later raised by the party of, like, oh, it's gonna be here, then she tries to find one
I would
closer.
say that the closest, like, those shacks are, like, they're off the docks. So there's, like, the docks where the boats are moored and where you assume the meeting is going to take place, because that's what the letter said. And then past that, like, on more solid ground is where the shacks are. So that would be like 30 feet.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it's within short bow range, like,
Sure.
whatever.
Anything else you guys are doing?
Hugo is admiring the sea.
As you should.
Well, he's got that big, long winter coat now, so he's got his foot up on one of those things you wrap the rope around. And he's just kind of like, he's Captain Morganing. You know the look.
Sure.
God.
Ollie, you're able to get there in, like, 2 hours, so it could be 11:30 or an hour. So...
Yeah, Ollie comes speeding in on the back of his phantom crab into the area.
Just, all right, I'm going to hide behind these crates. I'm going to make sure I distance myself away from everyone else.
I forgot about the crab.
And as a reminder, it runs sideways, but Ollie doesn't orient himself, so he's looking forward. He's still looking sideways while it's running.
Can I mention that Crab Rave is playing when you come down the street? Just kind of whenever, like, whenever you're on the Crab Rave is playing.
So Ollie comes into the area, like, onto the dock area, and then starts looking around for the party.
Well, Corey and I have not hidden ourselves yet, so we're just fucking there. So you see us, presumably.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm not terrible at perception, as bad as I thought I was. I forget that I have proficiency in perception despite a -2 in wisdom. It takes him a moment, and he sees you and dismounts and walks over. Hey! What's going on? I got here as fast as I could. There was supposed to be a fight.
Yes, it's going to be happening in Check's watch eventually. We're supposed to meet... I'm going to say I'm taking this in a normal voice because we're on an audio format and people need to hear what I'm saying. But Petros is saying this in a lower voice or a whisper so that it like people can't fucking hear us being like, yeah, we're here for a secret meeting at midnight.
Y'all got drugs to sell?
Yeah. So yes, Hugo got a letter from Malik, the guy who stole our artifacts, and told Hugo to meet him here alone at midnight. Obviously, we weren't going to do that. So, Finley is gone. I am saying that. I guess Petrus looked away and then was like, "Oh my god, she just vanished." And Corey and I need to try and find somewhere to look less conspicuous, but we figured we should have the whole crew together for this one. So,
oh, dude, why don't you just use your rock thing?
Oh my fucking god, I forgot about the rock thing. Because I forgot about it. I'm gonna be honest. But
I cannot believe you forgot about my gift already.
no, I remembered the
Just
rock,
gave it to
but I
you.
forgot what it did.
Hey, Johnny. I just want to go on the record and say I incorporated mine into Hugo's character model immediately. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
appreciative of
could
your gifts.
hold that up for 20 minutes. So I'm going to transform into a rock at like 11:55. So I can...
And then just get chucked at Hugo.
Well...
Kind of figured that's always how it would go down. In the end.
You know, at that point, then it's going to turn into a get help situation where I'll turn back into Petros as I'm being thrown at Hugo and just barrel directly into him. Yeah, so I will rock myself. I kind of regret.
In public?
Yeah, I kind of regret saying that the second I said it. Yes, I will rocketing myself. That just leaves Corey and Ollie to figure out what they're going to do.
So there are like ships in the area, right?
Yes.
Are any of them in a spot where it would give me a decent view of, like, if I was just up on the deck of a ship, give me a decent view of like the dock area?
The big ones?
Yeah.
There's two big ones. One's like a passenger vessel, and then one is a freighter.
Okay. Are there like people going on and off of them right now, or is like activity mostly
Activity
subsided?
is ceased at this point.
Cool. I think I'm gonna go on one of the ships and just like get a good vantage point, and I'll just be like a boatman.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how to disguise myself.
You can come on the ship with me.
Is that okay? Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't mind.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Yeah, we just gotta go up there and pretend we're supposed to be there. No one will question it.
Suddenly, Korea has a flashback to the last time she was on a ship when the exact instructions of, we just have to pretend that we're supposed to be there, were also uttered by a different Andrew character. She's like, whoa. Java? She's like, I'm pretty good at pretending that I'm supposed to be on ships now.
I think she also knows some about ships because of that.
She does.
Too,
Like,
so we get questioned.
Yeah, she has had to learn. Yeah. Petros, Petros, be proud.
So, yeah, my plan is once it gets closer to midnight, I will head up onto the ship and act like I'm supposed to be there.
Time.
Ollie's up there spinning the wheel and shit's flying around.
No, Ollie! So time passes, and it gets closer and closer to midnight. And Ollie and Coria go up onto the ship to... Sorry, did you want to say something?
I'm going to... Before it gets closer, I'm going to ritual cast telepathic bond so that we all have a psychic connection, telepathic connection to each other so we can communicate.
Anyway, really excited to do another Oceans situation where we all have earpieces connected to each other again. I like when the gang gets together to do a little crime.
We love when they do a heist, for sure.
All right, gang, do you read me?
Can I respond as a rock?
I don't think you can even hear as a rock.
I have
it does have normal.
I have normal human senses, actually.
It does not have a mouth.
Yeah, it's telepathic.
Okay.
You ask if everyone can hear you. In the distance, you hear a "ah!" And then clearly in your mind, you hear yes.
From behind a couple of boxes. What the fuck?
Just distant yelling, and then immediately followed by "yes, sorry."
I don't react at all because I'm a rock.
No, you don't even hear him yelling. You just hear like a crate fall over. Like generic, like clattering objects.mp3.
Just standard Foley work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I catch you.
Oh, perfect. Finally, someone responded.
All right, so you're all telepathically linked. How long does it take to cast that? Is it 10 minutes?
Yeah, it'd be 10 minutes.
Okay. So you take 10 minutes
It'll
to
last
cast
for an
that.
hour,
You all
so.
have your little magical earpieces, except for Petros, who is a rock and can't respond. Well, not yet. Not yet. It hasn't happened yet. You're not a rock yet.
Oh, okay. So then, yes, I do respond.
Then,
So I can't respond when I'm a rock, we've decided.
No.
Is that correct?
because you're a rock.
Okay. But I'm a rock with normal human senses and a brain.
I don't know if that defeats
Nick,
the
do I have a
purpose of being
soul?
a rock.
Do I have
Really,
a soul when I'm a rock? No, it doesn't, because nobody can tell that I put a half orc. They just look at me and see a rock.
This literally feels like an existential nightmare. You can't hear, see, like you can't even think when you're in rock form.
No, I have normal human senses.
Quick, someone told someone. Wait, I need to talk to Dwayne Johnson.
I was literally about to say. So wait, when you're a rock, you can't smell what's cooking.
Okay.
Specifically, you can't.
This is the plot of the song One by Metallica, but that's also the plot of a movie.
Okay, Johnny, you created this item. In your humble opinion, did you think of this as something where I would still be able to communicate via spell, or is it just
because your brain is still intact and telepathy is just a brain thing.
Great.
It's like polymorph.
Yeah. That is also what
Except-
I was imagining, based on the way that the item is described.
You're basically polymorphed into
Into
a
a
rock,
rock.
so you're polymorphed into a thing that cannot move,
Right.
or make noises. Like you cannot make actions while you are a rock.
Correct. But it's a concentration,
but, like-
so if I decide to release it or my concentration
Yeah.
breaks, then I become Petros again.
Yeah. Additionally, because it's a concentration, this is the like monkey's paw. Is if someone throws you to someone else and you are dropped and you take any damage,
I have to...
concentration check.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, to be fair,
Which is so fun.
funny. So it works out.
It's funny as hell.
God, I'm so glad I got the rock.
How big is this rock? Because I definitely pictured it like Lord of the Rings when they use the cloak to cover themselves. And
That's a
look like
boulder.
rock. It's okay.
Oh, that's a Nick question. I've never specified a rock size. People.
Yeah,
tell
is it
me.
like a hand-sized rock that you could throw, or is it like a big-ass rock?
I think
that
it's a
would-
hand-sized rock. Like
Because I'm carrying it around with me. I'm imagining that I am carrying a rock around with me, and when I use the rock of rocketing, I polymorph into the rock. I'm not a boulder.
Okay.
Yeah. It has to be able to fit in your bag.
Yeah.
By nature of it.
So
being
it's a hand-sized
When I
rock.
think of Petros, I think that he's like a round rock, like a really nice smooth rock, like a really like ones that fit perfectly in your hand.
Okay, what's
That
everybody's
would
rock
also-
sodas, I guess.
That's called Steven Universe. Second, anyway, back to what I was talking about. Sorry, I don't think I can continue from now on.
Crystals. They're crystals, Nick. Please, I need you to keep up with
They're
me.
They're
rock
minerals.
sodas. Rocks are minerals.
They're minerals.
Anyway, so at 11:55 I will rockify. Until that time, I am Petros, and even after I become a rock, I will be able to share this telepathic bond because I still have a soul and a brain. I just look like a rock.
Yeah, I guess.
Great. So I do respond to Ollie and I say, "Yeah, I can hear you, man." Basically.
Hey, Petros.
hey man, what's up? Yeah.
You rock.
Thanks, dude.
I'm glad
I
that
haven't turned into a
Petros
rock yet,
can't
but that's
groan.
funny. Yeah.
The show is produced by Ben Hamlin and Ray Boylan, hosted by Nick.
So the time gets closer to midnight. Petros turns himself into a rock.
He rocks himself.
He will rock you. Finley, have you decided to hide yet?
Yeah. I mean, she hid, like, as soon as she
Oh,
found
okay.
the spot.
Will you make a stealth check for me?
I would love to. Oh, fuck yeah. 24.
You're very confident that no one can see you. Hugo.
Love to roll a 19.
Korea and Ollie are on the deck of one of the ships. And Hugo,
Yep, looking like we're doing boat stuff.
Yep. definitely not standing out. And Hugo...
Boat chores.
The boat doers. And Hugo is standing apparently by himself on the docks.
I was told to come alone. I'm following the fucking instructions. I don't got time to worry about if I have a soul.
As you stand there and the snow is falling about you, time continues to pass. And nothing happens. And so you keep standing there, not exactly sure what is supposed to be happening. But just as you're about to give up on it, a figure shimmers into being at the end of the pier. The larger one. About 40 feet from you, towards closer to the water than to you, is a tall figure with long, wild black hair, a long blue coat, knee-high boots, and a massive hat in a style that clearly influenced your own, along with the massive feather, of course, standing with his back to you, and a massive raven on his shoulder. And the figure turns around, now completely solidly formed. And you can see that he looks like you remember him decades ago. Not much has changed. He still has the scars on his face from the difficult times spent traversing in the undergrounds and dungeons and getting into fights and being on the other ends of traps and swords and the like. But you do find it rather strange that the man that you thought was missing or dead hasn't changed at all in a very long time. And Zorban Malik stands facing you looking as he did all those years ago. And that's where we're going to end this episode.
The show you've just been listening to was The Legends of Laia, brought to you by Infinity Brick, where we're telling stories our own way. This show is dungeon mastered by Nick Boylan, edited by Andrew Akel, and produced by Ben Hamlin. It features the voices of Andrew Akel, Ben Hamlin, Manny Trumbo Gomes, and Johnny Ronaldo. Our music is by Johnny Ronaldo, and our logo is by Andy Wilson. You can check out all of our other shows at infinitybreak.net and support us on Patreon at patreon.com/infinitybreak, where there's plenty of Legends of Laia bonus content, including chatter from recordings and insight on the story and world. You can also follow us at our Twitter account at Legends of Laia. Thank you very much for listening. We'll see you next week.